Welcome back to digital class, and now we're looking at this question together. So let's read together. Here say that Jane would like to find out if the size of food substance affect the time taken for it to be completely digested. Again, when you see the word to find out if, you know that it is basically the aim of the experiment. Again, to find out if the size of food substance affect the time taken for it to be completely digested. Now, this statement tells you what? This tells you the change variable means that something that has to be changed for us to test affects. This is basically the result that we are trying to see here. Now, she set up three setups, PQR, with the same amount of identical food substance and equal amount of digestive juice. Okay, so basically we know this is a constant variable. So constant variable. So again, these are all the constant variable. I mean, it's again very important for you to identify all these things. Okay, when you go up to secondary school, all the same. Okay, setup Q and R contain the food substance broken into smaller pieces as shown in the diagram. So as you can see, here is the big one. Here are the smaller pieces, and these are all even the tinier pieces. Again, they are the same amount of identical food substance, just that the size are different. Okay, now she recorded the result in the table here. PQR, the time taken, that's the result, right? The time taken for the food substance to be completely digested. This is again the result. Now, the question here asks, A, based on the result, how does the size of the food substance affect the time taken? So basically, how the change variable affect the result. I mean, let's try to see. P is larger, Q is okay, then C is smallest. When you have larger, does it take more time or lesser time? It take more time. Can you see? When it's smaller, it take lesser time. So how are you able to answer this? You can write that as the size of the food substance increase. Then what happened? The time taken for the food substance to be completely digested also increase. So that is basically the whole idea here. Okay, I think it's simple, clear, good. Now let's move on to the next part. Based on the experiment above, explain how chewing helps in the process, in the digestion. How chewing helps in the digestion process. So I mean, basically we have learned this, right? The mouth actually chew and also have saliva helping as the digestive juices. So based on the experiment, how? Explain. So we know that chewing, it breaks the food into tiny pieces. I mean, you can just refer to the notes. I mean, I have actually described in the notes there, okay? Pieces, and again, it breaks into tiny pieces. It increase to increase what? The exposed surface area. Again, this was important. Exposed surface area. And what happened? This allow, again, we have our saliva, right? And saliva have what? Saliva is the what? The digestive juices. It allows the digestive juices to break down, again, break down the food into simpler substance. Okay, so basically that's how this whole things works. But again, now we are comparing, right? How chewing helping. Chewing breaks the food into tiny pieces, so it can break down the food into simpler substance, actually even faster. I mean, even you don't chew, you just put, it can digest, but it's much slower, right? That's why when you break the food into tiny pieces, it actually make it faster. Okay, so that's basically how this whole thing works. Okay, so again, I hope that this quick discussion of this question helps you to understand this question and understand digestion more. Okay, thank you. See you. Bye bye.